Good morning, guys. Today I am going to discuss about the new topic rocks and minerals. In this topic, we have to discuss about different types of rock, different types of minerals, and their uses. As we have already discussed, the lithosphere is a solid part of the earth. The lithosphere is made up of different types of rocks and minerals. Let us discuss each of them in detail. Actually, what are rocks? Rocks are the mixture of minerals. Here one definition is given for rocks. Rocks are the solid substances formed by one or more minerals which naturally occur on the earth's surface. In other words, we can say that rocks are the integration of minerals, or rocks are the mixture of variety of minerals. In one rock body itself, we can see different types of minerals with different colors and shades. We can identify minerals by their color, texture, structure, etc. Okay, children, will use some of the example of rocks. Granite. Granite is the best example of a rock. Then basalt. Basalt is another example of a rock. Limestone is also one of the best example of a rock. Will you say another example of rocks? We can say shale, sandstone, marble, etc. Those are the examples for rocks. We have already discussed that rocks are the mixture of minerals. Actually, what are minerals? Minerals are the naturally occurring substances that are usually solid and inorganic. They have definite chemical composition and crystalline structure. That means minerals are the naturally formations. At the same time, they have definite texture, definite structure, and definite chemical composition. Will you say some of the examples for minerals? See, diamond. Diamond is the best example of mineral. Diamond is a pure form of carbon. These are coal, petroleum, calcite, talc, etc. Let us go to the next topic, types of rock. Rocks are mainly divided into three types. They are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Let us go to the first division, igneous rocks. Actually, the word igneous is derived from the Latin word ignis, which means fire. Mainly igneous rocks are formed due to the solidification of molten material magma. Igneous rocks are either divided into two types, intrusive rocks and extrusive rock. Intrusive rocks are mainly formed due to the cooling and solidification of magma below the earth's surface or under the earth's surface. The best example of intrusive igneous rocks is granite. Then the extrusive igneous rocks are formed due to the cooling of magma above the earth's surface. The best example is basalt. We can go to the next division, that is sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rocks are mainly formed due to the sedimentation process. What do you mean by sedimentation? Sedimentation is the process of deposition of sediments in layer upon one layer. That means it is mainly due to the weathering and deposition process. See children, we can discuss the formation of sedimentary rock with the help of a diagram. Here the outer rocks or the rock body which are exposed to the earth's surface, which are subjected for weathering process. What do you mean by weathering? Weathering is the disintegration of rock, or weathering is a process of breaking down of rocks. See, due to extreme heat and rain, the rocks are subjected for weathering process, or rocks are broken into small pieces and that are eroded away. What do you mean by erosion? Erosion is the process of removal of weathered product. Here the rocks are weathered to form small pieces, and these pieces are carried away by different agents of denudation. Denudation is a process of, or the process which are responsible for change of the earth crust. See, here the weathered product are carried away by different denudation agents such as wind, water and glacier. Actually, these are the major agents of denudation. These agents can take away the weathered product from one place and they can deposit into the low-lying areas. See here the weathered products are carried away by the wind and water and deposited in the low-lying region, that is rivers and lakes. Here the weathered products are deposited in layer upon another layer, and those are compressed, cemented to form sedimentary rock. Mainly sedimentary rocks are formed in the riverbed and in the oceanic region. As a result, we can see the remains of marine animals in the layers of sedimentary rock. These remains are trapped under the layers of rocks. Those are compressed and those are cemented due to the high pressure and leads to the formation of such type of rocks over thousands of years. Will you say some of the examples for sedimentary rock? The best examples are sandstone, limestone and shale. Sandstone, limestone and shale are the best example for sedimentary rocks. Let us go to the next division, metamorphic rock. The word metamorphic is derived from the two Greek words. Meta means change and morph means form. When the sedimentary rocks and igneous rocks are subjected to high pressure and temperature inside the earth to form metamorphic rock. As we know, the temperature inside the earth is very high and pressure is also very high. So, under this extreme pressure and temperature, some of the changes are happening in the rocks which are situated inside the earth or situated under the earth. And these changes leads to the formation of a new rock called metamorphic rock. The word metamorphism means change or transformation. We can say some of the examples. Some of the rocks are changed into metamorphic rocks. We can discuss some among them. Due to metamorphism process, clay is changed into slate, limestone is changed into marble and coal is changed into a diamond. Okay guys, in this video what are the things we have discussed? We have discussed about different types of rocks, their subdivision and their example. I hope you would have understood this lesson. We can meet in the next video with a new topic, rock cycle. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy. Have a nice day. Thank you.